Oh, it's been a while, guys. We checked in just before High Rocks in December, and it's just been a whirlwind. Because we're second week of January now in 2026, and it feels like it should be at least March or April by now. The juggling act has been real between the family and the businesses and future projects. But it's been a rough entry into 2026 with the unfortunate decision we had to make at the very beginning of the month. We had to decide to shut down our sports recovery business, which was financially not in the right place to keep going. We'd had some hurdles from the local health authority that had dragged on a process that probably should have only taken maybe a month or two to get through, from them telling us we were doing a retroactive upgrade to the code they were pushing us to be under, which they then just threw the entire code at us and told us to get up to code regardless of our system, which, don't know about you, but that doesn't really sound like a retroactive application if you're just telling them, well, you have to do it as though you were a new construction by the end of it all. So that happened. We managed to work kind of into a different framework, which they then added in a bunch of their own requirements that weren't outlined in any code or regulation, which really put a spanner in the works and just dragged out the process, because we were lucky to get an email a week from them. So as you can imagine, that's not really conducive to getting anything up and running quickly, but here we are. But I thought I'd jump on, new year, just driving down today. It's our Thursday morning run group where we run 4.6k. Weird distance, I know, but that's just the distance we got to run to get to our turnaround point before running back towards a coffee shop for a coffee and a chat, which is always a great start to the morning. So just driving down to see this guy now to get there in time. Nice and dark winter morning, so surprisingly busy out today though. But yeah, that, squeezing in some training today outside of all the treating that I got to do today. Thursday's my big treating day, so we'll get through that. Not too many today, I think maybe 8 or 9 clients, so that should be good. And I got a site visit for that project I was talking about last year. So that's coming up next week. So we'll be up there up north for 4 days, checking that out. Hopefully it comes to fruition, but we'll see. There's a few things we need to clarify and understand a bit more before we can really put a number on what we think would be worth offering for it. And then we'll go from there. So this year could be a year of a lot of change. So with the business shutting down and getting to now look into some other fun projects I can do whilst keeping some semblance of normal life. So it's going to be interesting. So we've got focus of running and gym this year, a bit more just to be consistent. It's the goal. That was something I really struggled with last year, but also, with the business shutting down, I'm going to have capacity to structure my day-to-day a bit better, where I can hopefully spend a bit more time around the kids. Time off over Christmas really highlighted how much that's a blast. You know, and I've previously just been going, okay, well, what time I get with them is great. But you don't really get to be a part of who they are. You just kind of this little blip here and there, which is fine and it's great, but you know, love for them to be able to look back and for me to be a good, solid part of what they grew up being and doing. So, yeah. Yeah, so we got what? Coming back to the closing of the business, just so you'll have an idea, we got, what, 3 weeks, including this week, left of operations. And then looks like we're lucky enough we might get to break the lease on the space early, which is a godsend, so we don't have to put money into something that is shut. It's all timing out pretty well for such a not fun decision to have to make. You know, the usual things for businesses, like you've got business licenses, insurance. It's all coming to a wrap at the end of the month, so it's all perfect timing for us to make an exit. Yeah, so that was first 2 weeks of this month has been a big processing point for that, just, you know, accepting it's happening. Had a suspicion last year with the issues with the health authority that it was a real thing I had to consider, that it might have to happen if they dragged out based off all the, you know, the rumors and whispers you hear of things and how they operate, which, you know, the moment we realized we were under their spotlight, we were like, okay, this, for our industry, it's usually the death of a place, even if you're willing to work with them to, you know, meet their needs and wants. From what we've seen, it usually equals the end of a place. So, unfortunately, we're just another one to that tally. Yeah, if you know a little more, you know just how much of a painful process it's been. So then, oh, and I've been teaching the kids to ski. That's been a royal treat. Really been trying to allow them to have fun has been my goal. If we can ski on our own, that's an awesome byproduct, but I want them just to enjoy the experience. Luckily, we've not had to have those occasions where they've been shrieking their head off. I don't want to do it, I don't want to be here. We've not had those. We've just been absolutely fantastic, because you never want to be that parent on the mountain with that, and some parents unfortunately get to wear that title. So, but yeah, we've tried for 2 years now. This is our second season with the kids, getting them used to just gearing up, getting on the mountain. Now we're on chairlifts. We're not quite skiing by ourselves, so we're getting there. Oakley's getting there though. He's doing pretty good. The girls, not so much. They're all right, but I don't know if they're as entranced by skiing as Oakley. Oakley definitely is a classic little boy. You know, he's got that little thrill bug in him. Absolutely keen to just have at it. The girls not so much, but that's fine. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Maybe they'll just enjoy skiing with me and my wife. So, but yes, that's kind of the ups and downs at the moment. It's been, you know, highlight of Christmas, having a blast at the High Rocks first one for me, so that was an absolute amazing time. Got to do one solo in the Pro Div, do a double with my buddy Alec. We didn't do that great, neither of us. You know, if we're blunt, he's been injured and he was sick leading up to it. I haven't been constant with my training, and it certainly showed, and I felt every part of that. But we got through it. I'll take what I got. So I got a 118 in the Pro Division. So obviously nothing incredible, but good starting point and a bit of a kick in the bum to be consistent, because with my background and everything, I should have been way better. And then in my double with my mate Alec, we did all right, surprisingly. I don't know how, because our running was not great due to me. We got a 103, so pretty nifty. Managed to beat some mates of ours by 9 seconds. We've been holding that over their head, which has been rather amusing. You know, it's always great when someone has a fabulous reaction to something. It just makes you kind of want to, you know, stir the pot just a little bit in a lovely competitive way, because he is a very competitive individual. He was very upset that he only lost by 9 seconds. I think if it was more than that, he probably wouldn't have been so salty, but, you know, 9 seconds is a tough pill to swallow in a thing that, you know, is an hour and a bit long. But yeah, I'd recommend it. They ran it well. It was a fun atmosphere. It's kind of like running like a 10K or a half marathon. You know, for some people, it may be the only one they ever do. Others, you know, you might get the bug. But it's kind of a fun challenge. Like, skill requirements, nothing crazy. You don't have to be able to lift super heavy or anything. I mean, you got to be able to move the sleds, but you know, you do a little bit of work on that and you should be all right. The rest of it's all just grit your teeth and move. Then the running is running. You know, either love it or you don't, but you know, you can get good at it to the point where it's just, you can do it. So, no, I'd recommend it. Absolutely, have at it. And then, yeah. Very much looking forward to this this site visit up north at the moment. So, yeah, opportunity. I think that's going to be really cool to look at. Type of business that it is, and what it currently means to the local community up there, and what it stands for. Certainly reminds me of a place I got the chance to enjoy growing up. So from that aspect, it certainly comes home to me, where it's something I would love to take over and build upon and modernize a bit. It's definitely a bit dated, and I think we've definitely got the capacity to bring it into the 21st century, if you will. But it's going to be a lot of work and all that, so if it happens, I think we'll be possibly moving north for it, to put the time and effort in and become part of what it stands for. So yeah, that'll be something I'll update over the next few weeks as we make a decision on it, and I'll be taking some videos of like when we're up there to see what it's all about, and hopefully have something to show you guys in the future, whether it happens or not. It's been one heck of a learning experience though. You never know how green you are until you freaking try something new, and trying to juggle all that comes with it, especially the family aspect. Good thing my wife Olivia is heavily involved with this idea as well. So it's not just a me thing, which is great, because if it was, there's no way this would ever be able to happen. We got to come into this together because it's going to be a lot of work, and between juggling, you know, bringing the kids up rides at the same time and giving them the best opportunities, putting them first as much as we can in the right ways. Yeah, won't be able to do that without her commitment on this and enthusiasm as well. So, yeah, especially with kid number 4 on the way, so she's getting around. So that's only a few months away now. So, as she said, it's kind of a blessing in disguise. I've got more time up my sleeve soon to help with that. So that'll be fun. Because all the other kids I've not been super free to help with. I've had to work, you know, during and shortly after at all, so I've not really got to just sit down and just take it in. So, but yeah, I'm going to take you on board this morning a little bit with my day a little bit, I think, just kind of from the run group this morning to a little look into my day here and there. It's not going to be that exciting today, it's just training. Not a big focus on anything else, maybe a little look into my training. Just classic long day. Been up since early this morning, getting through some other stuff, and then down to work, and then won't be out of work until quite late tonight, so I think it'll be a 11 p.m. return home tonight, but the things you do, right? I'm sure you guys all understand that. But this is my drive, guys. Where are we? Flip this thing around. That is my drive. How's that for a view every morning? Particularly now that the sun's up. So, where are we at? Look at that, why not? It's a nice drive, but it is windy. And in a truck, it's a little interesting at times. I got them coil springs, so we rock a little more than my buddy's heavy duties. Which those leaf springs, my God, they do well. Just keeping your car nice and level. How heavy they are up top, but. Me and the big red truck, we're always sending it down here. Yeah, certainly commute for all commutes, this drive. Especially when you can see something. When it's dark, it's not so fun. It's not that enjoyable, it's kind of boring when it's dark. You kind of just have to enjoy the peace and quiet of it. And then, yeah, the daylight, whew, gives you the view, the sunrise, the sunsets, the odd cruise ships and all that roll through the House Sound. You do have to deal with some fools on the road, though, unfortunately, because it's massive tourism, so. 80 zone, and some people will be doing 60, which always baffles me. Don't know why they do that, but theory would be if you don't feel confident, maybe don't drive on the road as much, but they do anyway. So for now, I'll see you at our run club. Hi.
Hi, mister.
Oh. Yeah, it's because I was being mean to him last time.
Yeah, he's a gentle boy.
He's a gentle boy until you muck around with him. There he is. Alrighty, so kids are off at school. I got them out pretty quickly there, actually. Just at the warehouse, we're going to get that all ticked off. Then I'm going to go run and get an X-ray. Double checking whether or not I have lucked out and I got bloody walking pneumonia. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we'll quickly crunch out some warehouse work, get that done. The old business.